elementary school experience was already quite bizarre. I think the worst feeling was that I was a bit of a troublemaker when I was younger. I liked to talk a lot in class and I was a bit distracting and I got distracted easily. We had like a hippie teacher and she's like, "Hello class, I am your teacher. Namaste." She didn't really like it when I was being distracting because she thought it wasn't very good, didn't go with the flow well. Which is weird because you would think that she would like free expression, but I guess not. At the beginning of every class before school started, I had to go see her with my parents, and it was pretty tough because my parents were not happy with me and they weren't happy with going to school every day with me to meet with the teacher because I was a troubled student. The teacher was just really biased towards me for the rest of the year because she just hated me because I was so distracting. I didn't do so well in elementary school. My best memory was, like I mentioned before, I was really good at talking. And so we had like this speech competition in elementary school that our teachers thought it would be a good experience to have to learn how to public speak and have a friendly competition. We had to write our own speeches and based on these 10 different topics that she gave us, and we did them in front of the class and then picked the best ones. Grade was divided into two different classes, so they would pick the best speeches in our class and pick the best speeches in the other class, and then those finalists would compete in like this school thing, and then there was like a huge audience. It was a pretty big deal, I'd like to think. I wrote a pretty funny speech, and when I performed it, it was pretty nerve-wracking. Going to be me or this other girl, and this other girl was one of my good friends, so I was a little bit like nervous, and everyone wanted her to win, I guess. But in the end, she kind of screwed up in one of her speeches and made it kind of obvious that she did. She had a really good speech. Like, it was really funny. Like, if she didn't screw up, I'm sure she would have won. But in this case, I ended up winning, and it was like the most wonderful feeling ever. It was like the first time in elementary school where I actually felt like I deserved to win because I worked really hard on it, and I felt like, wow, I'm actually good at something. My parents were really proud of me, and it felt really nice. They were really proud that I did well. So, yeah. That was a good memory. I just had like a nostalgic rush. It was pretty rad.